of different people all coming together, speaking the same language of music. Music is the world's language.
I know whenever I'm struggling, I simply have to listen to a song or hum a little tune, and then all my worries melt away.
Just the way it makes me feel, the way I just am able to communicate with my mom, that means something to me, you know? And I don't want to let that go.
Before music was in my life, I was, a bad kid, getting fights all the time. I think my highest grade was like a C- or something.
It just means a lot. It makes me who I am. Without music, I probably wouldn't be the person I am today. Like, humor, I get it all from music. Like, it just helps. It helps. It helps.
I'm able to see how much I can love music and how much other people love music, and that makes me happy both ways.
There's this moment when you're teaching when all the things that the student has been striving to do to make it all happen and come together, where it all just clicks and they find their voice, where they find that magic moment in the music, and everything about them transforms.
It's different for every student. Some students warm up very slowly. They don't want to smile, they're very austere. Other students, the first lesson, you're their best friend.
MAI just has the same feeling of when I walk through the door at home. It's great.
It helps a lot being comfortable, and the teachers are so great and they're so kind.
I don't know where I would be personally if I didn't have Music Arts Institute. And luckily, Music Arts Institute came to the rescue.
Not everybody's an academic, not everybody's an engineer or a doctor or an attorney. So this is a great place for kids to discover themselves.
The magic that happens here requires the compassion of other people and opportunity, because it's a place for every kid to come and find that little seed inside of them of magic and allow it to grow.
Our first instrument was the drums. I thought I was gonna take drums, but then I looked at a violin and thought it was really pretty, and I wanted to spend a lot of my life learning the violin and being a vocalist.
The first jazz practice I had here with the jazz band, that was an eye-opening moment on what real jazz is like and what it's like to play with a group. It's a hard feeling to describe, but it's just amazing.
I have learned so much. I can hit like a high A now, and I never thought I could do that before. It was really cool.
Once you get over that mental blockage, you can do just about anything with the right help. It's really nice. It's empowering.
Now when I'm listening to different types of music, I'm not necessarily like the average music listener. I kind of point out very specific things like melody, harmony, rhythm, what's the form.
Well, I was told that great musicians recognize other great musicians. So like, if I'm getting recognized, I'm like, oh yeah, yay. Especially if it's vocally.
He looked me right in the eye and said, I didn't get Christmas gifts this year. He said, but that doesn't matter, because I can sing and I can act and I can do all these things. And I thought, I think he's got his priorities right.
The inability to pay should not prevent anyone from becoming a student here. So we work very hard to keep that scholarship fund healthy. So we don't say no to anybody. That would be our goal. We don't say no to anybody. I am so thankful when I have a student who walks in who's on scholarship, because some of my most amazing students have been those kids. They want to be here so badly.
Simply donating money just gives people an opportunity to grow and to figure out who they want to be and what kind of person they want to be in the real world, and like spread that music and that love of just life to everyone else.
And I want to help these kids musically, but more importantly, I want to help them as a person to feel more confident, to feel that they have a reason to be.
Come and see. Come to a recital. Come and see these kids and the difference that it's making in their lives.
If you are moved to donate, then that could move a child to take lessons, and that child could eventually go on to move an audience with their music, and that song could touch them to then go move the world.
Do you want the best? Do you want the best opportunity to be the best you can be? Well, it's here.
The opportunities I get when some people don't get those opportunities, so you have to be grateful for all of them.
There's always music around you. Everything makes a sound. Everything. And that's music.
Don't know what I'd do without MAI.